Hello. Okay. Whew. Stuff happened, and let me adjust this here real quick. Just a small little micro adjustment, something like that. I don't know. Major Rage TV, how are you? Sorry for the delay today. I just had a great conversation with a new friend, so excited to be here. Okay, there's the Wisp. Okay, we gotta go to New Magencia. I'm doing pretty good. Potentially building a new pyramid. I'll leave it at that. New friends are great, you know. I like new friends. I like old friends. I like friends. Friendly people are always good. It's nice to meet people who are excited to do cool stuff. Let me see where I've left off here. Okay, we got the Visps. Now we are looking to get the notebook. Okay. So this is when the game wants you to get the boat. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. The boat. We gotta get the boat. I'm still about $1,000 short, 1,000 coins short to get the boat. So I have sold a lot of stuff to a lot of people. That's a tavern. But I still need to figure out how to make more money on here. So, what's up, Dayoxer? How are you? Speaking of friends, come on in. Thanks for being here today. And we are continuing our playthrough of Ultima 7. I refuse to let this game get me down. I got there yesterday, and I'd like to apologize, but I got there. Sometimes the screaming horror of everything comes crashing down in the head. But no, we're doing better today. Feeling more. I know you're here for the Ultima goodness. I don't know that I'll be able to supply it for you, but I'm glad that you're here for the Ultima. So I'm not gonna need 2 of these. That was pretty surprising to me too, that you get the Fellowship Medallion as a reward for a quest, but you can pick one up in like the first town just easily. No, it has not been an easy road. It hasn't. And let me make a comment on that, if you would. I really, really, really try not to let the streaming experience of a game color my overall criticism of a game. I had said yesterday that I think good criticism takes time. I feel like good criticism is like a really good wine, you know, like you can't just poof that into existence. So you've got to take time, you got to let it ferment, you got to let those thoughts kind of simmer. Something you do with wine, but mixed metaphors are okay. With this game, it would be very tempting to let the streaming experience of, you know, losing progress twice, codes not working, frustrations, old arguments, things like that, color the overall experience. I don't plan to let that happen if I can. Brew up a criticism soup. There we go. A super criticism. And we got Baron. How you doing, Baron? I'm sorry for calling you a Nepo baby yesterday. It's all in good spice, you know. Sometimes, I'll be honest with you folks, sometimes I get really frustrated streaming, and I unfortunately hurt the ones I love. Why, Banjo? Why? If you get that reference to your see, and I meant it as a joke, but you never know because you're not in the same room with somebody, so you can't really tell if they were like hyper offended or not. But it was an offensive joke, so I had to make sure that no significant offense was taken. Only minor offense, you know. Right. I don't know that everybody is, but I gotta be candid about the moods. So, you're a veteran. You've been around here for a long time, so you know all about the moods. Yesterday was a mood. Today is a different mood. I feel pretty good today. Just got off the phone with a new friend and chatted about cool stuff, making cool stuff potentially. So let me spill the beans a little bit. If you're in our Discord or know me on Twitter, I'm thinking about taking the RPG history, like today in RPG history posts, and building a YouTube channel around that concept. Not just daily RPGs, but short form RPG history videos. I think there's a lot that I run into in terms of just research and playing these games all the time and studying these games, that I could easily turn into something, you know, produce something with them. And I'm not good at producing stuff. I'm good at accumulating the information. So I need to figure out how to kind of close that gap. But chatting with somebody who wants to collaborate on something similar has been really fun. So that was a cool experience. Okay, we'll sell that off. We're at 2,000 now. Oh, you'd watch and help if possible? That's cool. What are some of your interests there? What are some things that you'd want to collaborate, that you'd be interested in contributing, all that sort of thing? I did do the Gameologica channel, but found that trying to do 10 to 12 minute videos as documentaries is pretty friggin' hard. So I did not manage to get that too far off the ground. Once we are friends, take everything lightly. Know that if I've upset someone, that I would report with short-lived frustration, not deep blow. Oh, for sure. And if I was really mad at you, like you know, if I was really mad at you, I would let you know. That's a deep-seated part of my personality. But I don't think that I know. There's nobody that comes in here that I'm like furious at. There are people that I am furious at, but they don't come in here. So that's the whole story. Let's see if we can't get through here. We're gonna use unlock magic, 'cause I think that's what it is for these doors. It is. Okay. Well, that's not super helpful. So I need a way to quickly and easily make money. Selling stuff to these guys is a way, but they actually fill up on inventory pretty quickly. This guy actually seems to be chewing through it, which is kind of weird. I'm just gonna keep seeing what I can sell to him and hopefully make all the money we need. You can always banning, and I've mentioned this before, like, you're not gonna get banned from here. Like, I'm pretty lax with stuff like that, but you're not gonna get banned from here unless you're like seriously getting in my face in like a really, like, we did ban that one guy recently who wanted to get all Xeno over this action, but no, I didn't want to purchase that. Are you kidding me? Sell that, darn it. So this is why games developed a do you want to, you know, kind of thing before you accidentally just, you know, hit a button and then boom, there it is. But yeah, you could get banned from here, but you'd have to be a pretty bad actor to get banned from here, I think. Somebody listening is like, oh, really? Don't get any ideas. That video, I struggle with understanding all the intricacies when you trim or add a transition. Oh, for sure. And I can do it, but I don't consider myself a video production person. So you have a decent bit of video editing and background and research if you need to offload tasks in those fields. Hey, Major Rage, let's have a chat later on. When are you free for like a Discord call? Because we could chat about this. You might be interested in participating in this channel, Guy I was talking with is really into the analytics. And is actually, well, I don't want to spoil stuff for him. He's got stuff coming. But I'm really into the research and narration. Video production is a sticking point, is a difficult part. So, but again, we want to make really short videos here. So, and the goal is to get the revenue stream in. That needs to be divisible between anybody that's collaborating. So, well, I won't say too much more. Makes a book about. Oh, I love how JC came in here just to make fun of me. JC, you're not still mad about that one time that I argued with you about Draken being too hard, are you? Yep. Though it happened. It happened. The one sticking point with this game that I'll say in terms of saving is well, there's two. One is that there's no save point, so that kind of doesn't remind you. Two, they will just drop the would you like to save here for restore your last save, and you can easily reset your you could easily load your previous save if you're not paying attention. That happened a couple times, but it is very easy to get distracted as well on stream. I don't know if you stream, Jay, but trust me on that one. Case in point, here I am talking about saving. Hey, the dang crocodile. Let me see. We are going to switch this back to healing. Oh, and I never found the sleeping bag again. Nobody knows where that is. See, like right now, if I went down and tried to save, it would just load it. And it doesn't sound like I'm in battle, so what the heck? It just, yeah, whatever the enemies are near radar says, I guess. Oh, shoot. It was too fantastic. I see that. This has been busy. No, I'm going to pretend that you were mad about the Draken argument. That has to be what it was. Nobody's busy at 1 p.m. Central. Nobody. Not like people got jobs and families, bills to pay. Don't be ridiculous. Yeah, but Major Rage, I will hit you up on Discord later today and see when you might be available for a chit chat. Could be a pretty cool time. Hey now. James, hey, thanks for the raid, man. I appreciate that. How you doing, Jamesy? Jamesy. Anybody coming in on the raid? Aloha to you. Aloha kakahiyaka. My name's Moses Norton, aka the Well-Read Mage. We're playing through every Super Nintendo RPG, not Super Famicom, every Super Nintendo RPG and RPG hybrid, and having a time with this beautiful game, which is Ultima 7, The Black Gate. This version of the game is potentially one of the worst RPGs on this system. Like, playing it right now, it's really easy to play. There's nothing really too bad about this. Like, yeah, it's on the ugly side. The combat is kind of meh, but that's not too offensive. The offensive bits are other things. Like, most of this is just trying to find the right NPC to talk to, unfortunately. There's really not much complexity beyond that. Which is so weird because the False Prophet, also on Super Nintendo, was like immediately complex compared to this. Hey! Don't get any ideas. There we go. And Sarge is in the house. How's it going? Now, every time you come in, I think about the Sega Genesis. I blame you for that. But thank you, James. I appreciate it. James, and what were you doing today? What was happening? The other Ultima game was not bad. It was frustrating, but you know, you kind of take that with an understanding that it's a CRPG port to a Super Nintendo. So that's the way I take it, at least. I think False Prophet was pretty good, all things considering. But yeah, this is his thing. See, I almost accidentally bought that whip right there. Not even thinking about it. Yeah, I'll sell all this junk. I'll drop a couple things here. Like I could drop this bone. Nobody wants a bone. Definitely bottom 2. I don't know. Again, I am the type that wants to reserve judgment until I finish. But I will say this is potentially, you know, right there. But for bottom games, Secret of the Stars, Draken, Enindo, Lord of the Rings, Ultima 7. That's a bottom 5 right there. I think that was 5 games. James, what were you playing today? Oh, everybody, go ahead and give James a follow. Mage, if you're available, would you be able to give James a shout out? Everybody can give him a dude a follow here. We would greatly appreciate you for that. And I'm just gonna keep selling off this stuff. You can make infinite money this way. Every once in a while, he does not have an open inventory space to buy things off of you. That's the only thing. So it's a little on the TD side. TDOs. Did it work? I don't know how are you supposed to do it? I think it... See, because when I try it with the exclamation mark, it doesn't work. Is that because my bot's not working? Sweet, now you have a rep. Well, you don't have a rep. You just remind me of the Genesis. That's different. Played some game that folks picked. Oh, cool. Cool. Let's try, No, that didn't work either. Is it /shout? Shout, let it all out. These are the things that we do to give James a shout out. There we go. That worked. So this is a / one works. There's a exclamation mark one that's supposed to work. I don't know why it doesn't work on my channel. Everybody give James a follow. James is a cool guy. He's in here all the time. Okay. Almost there. We're going to do a little bit. We're gonna do a little / in the future. I don't know why. It should work. I mean, I'm assuming you use the exclamation mark on your channel, right? Is that's got to be a bot or something, huh? I don't know how to do anything, man. I'm gonna be a bad old man. I really am. Like, my kids are gonna be like, Dad, pick up the phone. And be like, what's a phone? Hey, I don't like getting hit. I don't like it. I don't like it. No, I don't. Well, you do need a bot. Yeah. Right, I think that's the bot one. I don't know how to set that up. I had it working on here before. You're older than me? Are you really? I'm gonna be 41 this year. And I'm proud of it, sure. You know, everybody's gonna get older, right? Okay, there's our 3,000. Now let's save, right? I remember everybody. Tsu. There we go. Okay, now we can buy from the shipwright, who I think is in here. Well, you turned 41 in January. Happy birthday. Okay, shipwright. I want to buy a boat. So you the magic boat. What's magic about it? Oh, one thing that I did not care for in the previous Ultima, if you don't pick up your boat after you like land, you lose it. So you have to immediately... Do I have a bot? I don't know. I haven't been to the doctor in a long time. No, I don't... I thought I had a bot. But maybe I don't have a bot. How do I even look at that? Like... Oh, you're supposed to check, like, it'll say it, like, who's in the stream or whatever. Like, who's one of the viewers or something like that. If you can name this song, you're great. Oh yeah, Nightbot. That's right. So Nightbot should be working. Why doesn't it work? I don't know. I don't know anything about anything. You like checking the viewers to see the random lurkers? See, I used to be really bad about that. Because then it would make me insecure if like I felt like the number wasn't high enough. So now I just try and ignore. I basically just have OBS open, and I try and ignore numbers and just focus on whoever's talking to me, and that's about it. Select a destination. Oh, does it automatically sail on this? That's actually kind of... I don't think that's very neat. Because it would be cool to explore. Okay, why didn't that do anything? Why just like the boat sailed there without you? That's why. Oh yeah. Sail there. But how do I get in the boat? Oh my goodness. Losing in the boat does suck. Can confirm. Look, magic boat. Press Y to use the friggin' item. And then it's already there. It's already on. So then, so what? Definitely. And that goes for a lot of things too. I don't know how to get on the boat. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to look at the manual. There's gotta be something. Moves the boat to wherever. Yeah, so but how do I move me to wherever with the boat? You know what I'm saying? All these guides that I have pulled up, they're like, just use the magic boat to get to New Magency. I'm like, I get what you're telling me to do, but also what do you want me to do? Kind of thing. So let's see. Can you turn the viewer numbers off? I think you can. I don't have it open in OBS, so that's what I look at. One time I read, I think it was the first Sherlock Holmes book, and Watson was like, you don't know that the earth is round or something like that. And he's like, I don't have enough space in my head to remember things that aren't practical to me. And that's where I'm at. And it's also why I'm a flat earther. No, just kidding. I can't remember stuff like that. I really can't, because get on it. Okay, so what if we did this first, right? Like, if it's magic, do you have to drop it like where you're standing and then climb on it? No, because it's still not here. This is the dumbest boat I've ever seen. Like, it says it's moored there, but it's not. I need more. Okay, according to this, you you use this to teleport instantly, but you have to be on a dock to wherever your destination is. So, once again, we're gonna do New Magentia. Like, it's draining my magic. Oh my gosh. Well, am I here? That's the weirdest. That is the weirdest boat system I've ever seen. That is so bizarre. So the boat functions like a teleporter on this. You use it on a dock, and the magic boat teleports you to the other dock wherever you select on the map. Super weird. It does not float my boat. It barely floats itself. It's seriously, it's nah. I could complain about the boat all day, but we're not gonna do that. That's the old spicy. That's the old spicy for you. Now we're here at New Agency. Let's see what garbage we gotta do. You haven't forgotten me, have you, Avatar? How could I when you interrupt me for no reason? So we were teleporting, but the boat, the dock and shoreline looked identical. So I don't think I recognized that I was teleporting. But yeah, that's exactly what was happening. It sucks because then there's no real exploration. Like, I can't actually, you know. Okay, so learn about the notebook, agree to seek the true knowledge, then return with the answers from Kane. Okay, talk to Alagner. So that's who we're looking for right now, is some guy with a very strange name. It reminds me of the name Abner, which I did meet one guy once whose name was Abner. Okay, you are not. Where is Alagner? He lives here. He's the wise man. He's got answers. There's never anyone's that blah, blah, blah. I'm sure Alagner can tell you what you need to know. Where is he, though? Just give me, if Ultima 7 could be refined in one way, it would be just give me directions, like basic directions, like go north. Instead, they're like, have fun checking all the identical houses. For people that almost look identical. A little spicy about that. Okay, we got enough keys. That's what I thought. Oh, wrong one. Okay, let's try opening the magic door. No. Did it? Unlock magic. So there's unlock door, and then there's also unlock magic. Howdy, what's up, Mr. Temper? Back for more pain today, eh? How's it going, Duke Darkwood? Hey, what's going on? Early enough. This abomination. So Duke knows what's up. You knew your stuff with the previous Ultima we were playing, huh? This is in the running for worst Super Nintendo RPG. You had a dog named Abner. Oh, really? Of course, he comes in on the name Abner. I feel like there's a summoning circle, and every day it's a different random thing. Like, you might sneeze, and Mr. Temper's like, I'm here. And, I don't know. It should be played on PC. Yes. Well, I blame Origin Systems for this. I wish I could blame EA, but no. Draken gives you... with very heavy finger quotes, basic directions. But it's a monkey's paw. A monkey's paw every time he gives you directions. It's like, dang it. Yes. Yes. So how's it going today, Mr. Temper? Not enough mana, so we got to come back for that sometime. I don't know. Or just not care about it. We could do that. And again, we're looking for somebody named Alagner. That's where Abner can... Hello. Hello there, I be Carowin. You must be the avatar I be looking for, me husband Kaladin. I haven't seen me husband Kaladin, have you? No, I haven't. Ask a Lagner. Where is he? Never met him, but I heard he's really smart. Thanks for nothing. Oh, you tweaked your back? Dang. I'm sorry to hear it. As a professional back tweaker. We're crazy to go from the second best console port to just the absolute worst. What was the second best console port? Was it False Prophet? Or what did I play before this? Oh, Uncharted Waters. That was great. Uncharted Waters. Oh, 'tis I, Alagnor. It's good to see thee here in Magentia. Okay, we're not going to read all this. So, Unity. The Wisps. Very aloof creatures. I need your notebook. It is hidden in a safe place like all my treasured sources of knowledge. If thou provide thy eagerness to learn the true knowledge of the world, yes. Go to Scarabrai and ask Scarabrai. Tolkien would be a Bry. Ask the alchemist Cain for the answers to the questions of life, death, and return to me. Okay, so now we need to go to Scarabrai. Feel Exodus was the best ported. I liked False Prophet. I thought it was pretty good. There were some very frustrating things in it. And some things that I'm like, I would never figure that out. But at least it wasn't simplified to the point where it's like barely an RPG. Like this really does feel like it's a shame to say it feels like a Zelda because Zelda is really good. Hey, sweet 7th level up. But this is something else. To the dungeon, Sagatians. I don't know. And Ultima or Exodus is the one on NES, right? Don't get old. I will take notes. Oh yeah, let's see. There was a basement right around here, huh? Who's this? Oh, Kaladin. I think your wife was looking for you. The old battle axe. I don't know where she went. Ball and chain's gone. Oh well. Heavyweight 20 megabytes. What was the max size for SNES carts? Okay. There we go. Better be something good in here. Not really. I think I might have that one on NES. I could tell you I'm not in a huge rush to play another Ultima game after this one. But next time I do, I will absolutely be excited to play one on PC. Oh, and now I don't have the chest piece anymore either. Whoops. Yeah, let's go ahead and save. Okay, let's see. Courthouse. Scarabrai, if I remember right, is on the same island. The florist. We're looking for somebody named Cain. Who is... I can't remember what Cain's role was. Yeah. I forget. I have one of them. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it's either Exodus or Quest of the Avatar. Someone should play them all and write a book about it. All right. Like it's just like it's easy enough to just be like, okay, fine, boom, bibbidi bobbidi book, done. But yeah, that's a lot of work. It is a lot of work. Boom. All right, I guess we'll just check all in here. I don't know. Okay, this is still New Magentia, so I don't think I know where Scarabrai is. Might need to use our teleporting boat to get there. If you're just joining us, you may have not been familiarized with the magic of the magic boat. I assume people have already told you of the butchery of the Nintendo of America censors put this game through. There were a couple things I think we addressed. I don't recall. A couple weekends? No. No. There's no. To write the book or play through all of the Super Nintendo RPGs? Because neither of those are a one weekend thing. Alright, let's go to the dock. There's no way. Have you written the book before? And I mean at this... well, one, I am curious, actually, if you've written a book before. It takes a lot of work. I thought I was done writing the book, and then I had to, you know, go through pretty much everything twice. No, 3 times. I had to go through a layer of redesigning, I had to go through a layer of editing, and I had to go through a layer of fact-checking. So, I thought I was done with the book. I was exhausted looking at the book by the time it was done. Okay, let's see. Scarabrai. Oh, we going to Scarabrai. I don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. Okay. Interesting. So that, again, is how the magic boat works. We don't actually do any exploration on here. It just teleports you. Is that how it works on PC or no? Oh no, I'm Baynard. You have landed at Scarabrai. I fear you have come to Scarabrai too late. Something awful has happened. Things have gone from bad to worse since the coming of Rudolfo. He is an evil lord and he has taken control of the entire island. We need help to combat this threat. If nothing is done to stop him, we shall all be doomed to an eternity of sorrow on this island. If only someone could help us. If you want to help us, Avatar, please go to Mistress Mordra. She was the mage on this island before Rudolfo arrived. She'll be able to tell you what can be done to help. Thanks very much. Death? Scarabrai, go away. So maybe it is Bray. This is one of the worst parts of this game. This face keeps interrupting you at really weird points. You're going to write a book about modern philosophy? Did you start already? Real boat and real seas. So they really chopped everything down on this. Like I need to take notes on that. Give me, would you tell, like what all did they chop out of this? As it's a lot. We've got a truncated map. We've got no boating or seafaring. We've got no party members. No stats, or no visible stats, that should say. Or skill points. I'm trying to remember. Voiced in PC. So there's no voice acting. Dang. That's a lot. Oh, right. Censorship took place. Kidnapping versus... The dungeons are way worse. Yeah. Simplified dungeon design. Yeah, censorship. It's really weird because, again, like I don't think we have anything like this today, really. This was a system mostly marketed to children, so I get why they chose to censor it in that time, especially at a very sensitive time in America. Today, like, yeah, there's the Switch, but like there's mature stuff you could play on the Switch. From third parties mostly, but like Fatal Frame, even to a lesser extent, like Metroid, aren't really like kiddie things. Play Resident Evil on Switch, so it's just it was really weird back then that they tried at all to get you know, things that would be more mature like this on the Switch. Okay. So this really didn't have anything for me. Graphic ritual sacrifices. So combat and visuals overhaul. This is great. I want to include you folks in the development of the next book like this. Kind of get your thoughts and take notes while I'm streaming. I need to get in the habit of that. Particularly asking questions and that sort of thing. Okay, where is Kane? Looking for Kane here. Anybody know where that Kane is there? Speed eradication of superfluously abandoned appendages is requisite by provincial tenets and canons. To get your message across, always speak clearly. See, that's funny in like a ha sort of way. I appreciate stuff like that. Adds a little bit of humor. Oh, speaking of humor, this skeleton's throwing bones. Get it? Get it? That's brilliant. Might have went over a few heads, but that's okay. Let's see. We're gonna toss this bone here, and then there we go. Yeah, and that was, you know, that's part of history too. It's why Sega and PlayStation took off in the way that they did. They're like, well, you know, games could be more for children. I don't know, they understood that games didn't have to be for children. Like on PC, there were plenty of mature games, but as far as trying to sell this system to young kids, that would definitely require some censorship. Who's that guy? Is this a bad guy? Oh, the shade ignores you because he's always throwing shade, huh? I'm guessing your name is not Kane. The shade ignores you. This is like a reverse of the guy's castle. Lord British. Yeah, there was a lot of censorship in this era. A lot of it. Even in the RPGs that were definitely more kiddie, you could get some censorship. In the interest of full discourse, have not played this version. Merely read a ladder through this sensitive experience with the PC version. That's great. That's great. And that's most everybody. I have met maybe 3 people who have played through this version. 2-3 people. That's it. And well, and that's understandable. Not only is this not the sort of thing you would even want to play on Super Nintendo, but it kind of wrecks a lot of the experience as well. So not great. Not enough mana. I think I'm gonna go ahead and use the potion of magic boost then. We'll see if there's anything worth talking about in here. Since I'm here. Wow. Okay. Nothing too spectacular. Yeah, you should. I think it would be a very interesting exercise to see how different... Whoa, this is... Don't... Oh my gosh. How different this is, just entirely based on, you know, your experience with the original. Okay, we better not tempt fate here. Use a potion of healing. Ah! Stupid spiders. To the crypts. Okay. Probably should not go down here without saving. So what I might do is just... I don't want to go over there. No, I don't want to go over there. What's something easy to kill around here? Okay, let me get out of here and save first. That way we don't bite the dust down there. Morbid curiosity is a wonderful thing. Playing an Uncharted Warrior style space sim called Elite Dangerous. Oh yeah, you mentioned this, right? Ooh, they did do slaves. Yeah, that's pretty bold. Humans, or are we talking aliens, or what? Like, is there any level of removal, you know, from reality there, or any kind of further abstraction as humans? Wow. Now, this could be Kane right here. Hello. There we go. The shade ignores you. Ah. Oh, keyboards are great. Should use them. Be cool if this had food in it, because then I could get my health up all the way, but it does not. I saved just after coming out of that. Oh, and I just did it. I saved just down here after coming out. So, I really haven't done anything new. Stupid bats. Thank you for the reminder. Floop. It happens. There's the time age redemption. You folks are good at looking out, you know? I really love this community. You guys are great. And that's just because cool people are cool. The shade ignores. Okay. So, Duke, you mentioned combat on the PC. Combat, I assume this is an overhaul here. Combat quite different than this. Oh my gosh, this is where I get killed. Okay, would love if there was food in here. There's some areas where food is like so plentiful it's ridiculous. And then there's other places where there's just a bunch of empty containers everywhere. I think this is all the same underground area. They toned down this town's subplot and redid it entirely. Do not remember from it. Oh, okay. Yeah, right now it's not immersive enough to where I get anything beyond just bad guy did something and we gotta go figure out how to undo it, or just talk to the guy that I need to find and call it a day. If I were writing a game guide for this, I would absolutely tell players where things are. That's the hardest thing in this game, is just figuring out where the heck the NPC is that you're supposed to talk to. Okay, that's something at least. Oh, there's all kinds of cool stuff in there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, gravy. Alright, cool. Here's our thing again. Now, I am hesitant to use a shield because some enemies cannot be killed with the water sword. PC version has a ton more spells. Oh, and they require reagents. So that was like on False Prophet. So on this, they completely redid spell reagents and spells. It's autonomous real time. You can set the combat. Yeah. Okay. You command one guy and the other guys are AI controlled. Got it. I'm pretty surprised that they took a game with party members and reduced it to just one playable character. Like, that's super extreme. So I don't know if I don't see that there's a way to use I don't see that there's a way to like use the shield, so I assume it just reduces damage. You go ahead and go out and save. No. Oh my gosh. Double spiders. Oh, see, that's like a... Okay, let me go back to Britain here. We're getting pretty low on health. Yeah, like I said previously, this is like so borderline an action adventure. It is so close to feeling like the level ups do nothing. Now I do think that Runes of Virtue 2 on this system is an action adventure and not an RPG. And you could probably make an argument for this that it's an action RPG and not an RPG, but I haven't seen that. I haven't tried to entertain that thought too much. It would be nice because then I wouldn't have to play it. But I'm not quite there though. What the heck is this? Oh, it's a mouse. Oh, Sherry the mouse. How are you over 200 years old? Because that mouse was in the previous game. Okay, what's the best way to recover magic easily? Like, is there a... I know it recovers over time, but is there some place I can go to recover magic? I know that there's an Ankh item that if you pick that up, that'll give you that boost, but other than that, I know not. Let me check that door, but I'm gonna go out and save. Can I sleep? Well, so I couldn't find the I could not find the bed again, the sleeping bag. So oops, that's not it. There we go. This is what I want. So yeah, I don't know. Cartridge caps out at 32 megabits. Special chips added. Got it. Got it. Yeah. And I'd love to play both of those, Tales of Fantasia and Star Ocean. So, I don't know. I am really heavily leaning towards playing the Super Famicom RPGs after this. I know that... oh, come on. Potion of invisibility. Okay, I got nothing. I'm just gonna let it sit here for a second. So yeah, I get that some decisions had to be made, but yeah, it's tough. So during the porting process, I mean, you know, some decisions had to be made, but yeah, it's I don't know. Let me see if there's a way to how to easily recover magic. 3, 6, 4, 5, 7. 6 was False Prophet, right? Now, where was False Prophet ported to other systems beyond the Super Nintendo? I was surprised to discover that someone told me, I think it might have been Deoxer, that Ultima 7 was only on DOS and Super Nintendo, and that's it. Pretty surprising. Okay, that ought to be enough. Let's see. Hey! The dumb rats. Potion of the Heals. Okay, so we can't even hurt him with that sword anyway, so I'm gonna rock that. Okay. I'm not supposed to be here. That's the thing. Oh! Are you kidding me? Okay, alright. So they close the door behind you. So then I've got to wait for this to get restored. Okay. Cara lore or whatever it is, Cal lore lets you warp to Lord British, so we could do that. But now I have even less mana, so I don't know what to do about that. Yeah, now I knew that about Runes of Virtue 1 and 2. I've never played 1. I did play 2. Not through to completion, but I liked it enough to be like, hey, like I could see myself enjoying this. But yeah. I don't know, it's not too shabby. Not too shabby. This doofy song. I don't know what to do other than just recover my MP like this. Okay, here we go. Rest with a bedroll. So buy from Scarborough in Britain or shops in Trinsic. So we're gonna go. I'm gonna do that. No, you don't have to move because it was just recovering without moving. So it's just on a timer. But let's see if I can find where the bedroll is. That's why we closed the door behind us. Spell being named Help. Yeah, it was named Help on False Prophet. But on this one, they were like, nah, forget it. It will be the only one that's named a magic name. For some reason. Let's see. The inn. We'll just waltz on back to Trinsic. Yeah, it felt very much like that. It plays a little, well, not a little. It plays a lot less polished than a Zelda. But it is it was fun to play. I enjoyed playing Runes of Virtue 2. So it's a shame that this one isn't the one that's the action adventure. Runes of Virtue 2 is. Because I'd love to play that instead. Here's provisions, so we'll see if they have it here. The knit? Oh, the person? I didn't stream it, though. I did not stream myself playing Runes of Virtue. It was just one of many playtest things that I did off stream. Because I checked, this is not clear in the book, but I checked a lot of games, like myself, to ensure that they wouldn't or would fit my my criteria. I'm still terrified that one of the games that I missed is going to be a real RPG or not. But I can't help that all the time. Yeah, none of these did it. Let's see. One of these is going to be a provisioner who sells this stuff. The knit. That's a Britishism, innit? In it. Let's see. There it is. I just didn't buy it earlier on because I'm doofus, I guess. Let's see how much this recovers, if anything. You sleep well. Okay, so that's the best way to recover then. And now best song in this game. It's easy to choose the best song when there's like 3 songs in the whole game. Okay, time to go back to Scarborough and see if we can't find Kane. Let me double check that that's what I'm supposed to do. Okay, we got to talk with Mistress Mordra in the northwest part of town, it says, and I did not see her initially, so we'll give it a shot here. Oh yeah, that's sweet, sweet combat. Ah. Mistress Mordra. Mage here before Rudolpha came. Okay. Blacksmith Trent was working on it before. A magic cage. Oh, okay. I can now speak with everyone in this place. So now I need to go and find Trent. Okay, talk to Kane, the apothecary in the southeast of town. I think I bumped into that bloke. Ought to be right here. Yep, Kane the apothecary. What a profile pic. Iolo, yeah. He greets you at the start of the game. In this version, he's the first person to talk to. The ferryman did mention her, and he did not give directions on where she was. So, luckily we got the guide here. Does he make 9-inch nails? Well done. Okay. We need to get rid of Rodolfo. Okay, we got the magic formula. Must follow my directions exactly. You must get the magic cage from Trent. Take the magic cage to Rodolfo. He will know the power of the cage and attack. You must defeat him and put his bones in the cage. There is only one way to end this evil forever. With Rodolfo's bones inside the cage, place the cage inside Rodolfo's well. Then use the magic formula on the well. Okay. I'll try and remember that. That's a lot, though. Spiders, Okay, there's a save for all you Sesso folks out there. Mr. JRPG, how are you? Thanks for popping in today. It's going. I mentioned to you that I lost my progress on this game twice. Once because I forgot to save. There's no save points in this, as you know, so I just completely skipped my mind and lost a whole bunch. And then Mr. J and then we're messing around with a Game Genie and it wiped the save as well, so yeah. But there's a lot of forward progress being made now for sure, and we are using a guide. You know what, Duke? That's 2 great puns in a row. Now, my friends, I've raided into his channel a couple times. I think twice so far. I've enjoyed it every time, and I want to give a special shout out here to Mr. JRPG. You should all go follow him. He's doing something very similar to me. His challenge is more robust, playing through all of the Super Famicom and SNES RPGs. Whereas I'm just doing the English releases. But I'm excited. There's a shout out. I'm excited to do the Super Famicom RPGs next. We're either talking about that or the NES RPGs or PS1 are the ones that I'm really interested in doing. PS1, I feel like my entire life could be spent doing that. Like, there's so many, and I'm a slow player, so it would take me a long time to get through all that. Okay, but right now we're looking for magic formula. Talk with Trent next. Okay, so we need to find Trent. They did not give me any direction on where Trent might be. Now, Mr. JRPG, how's your progress going? You were last playing, looked like some kind of tactical RPG when I was there. Did you make decent progress on that? For sure, for sure. There's a constant give and take with that, in my mind at least, Mr. Temper. I think that I want to get through the list so I can get on with my life. Oh shoot, we died. Boom, bam, bam, bam. Good thing I just saved. I want to get on, with things and not dwell too long on this, because I would love to publish the books. But at the same time, I absolutely don't want to rush it to the point where I'm not getting anything out of it at all. Let's see. Did I lose experience or something? Because I should have more hearts. Yeah, it's the list approach. Okay. Let me try talking to we'll try talking to what's his face over here one more time. Oh, this is probably Trent here. I can catch him. Yeah. Yeah, there's our music box. Is that what I was looking for? There are many PS1 RPGs. Yeah. I mean, by then, you know, with Pokemon and Final Fantasy VII RPGs taking off, they were able to release a lot more over here. But the groundwork was definitely laid in this generation for building, you know, that initial console RPG crowd. Let me see here. Okay, I got that. I got the music box. That game is going steadily. It may take another stream or two unless things are getting very mean. Now, so do you find that you get through them pretty quickly, Mr. JRPG? I also don't know how long you stream. Do you do like a daily stream of a couple hours? I'm only on for like 2 hours every weekday. So I only get in like 10 hours a week. And it could be slow going. Like Uncharted Waters New Horizons, that took me about a month to get through. But we got stuck. There was an event that wouldn't trigger. Okay, we got the music box. We need to find Rowena. Right, because she needs to remember the blacksmith. That's what they had told me. Oh, I thought it was dead. There it goes. It's Depraved Slasher, how's it going? What's happening today? You know life them. You do a 5 to 6. Oh, okay. Yeah, you cruise through them then. Nice. That's cool. I wish I could do that. I find I get exhausted after around 2.5 hours of streaming. Every once in a while I'll pull a 4-hour stream, but rarely. Every room in this game looks the same. Oh, you didn't get the notification? I'm sorry about that. I will take personal responsibility. You know what? I should probably save before going down there because it seems like bad stuff. I'm waiting for you, honey. There you go. So let me. Twitch does like to be twitchy. So, and now that I got you on here too, Mr. JRPG, I feel like I can ask you more questions. What made you decide to do this challenge for the Super Nintendo, Super Famicom RPGs? What does this guy say? Be gone, Rudolfo does not. Oh, this is the guy. He seems like a nice guy. Now you, I have got a music box for. I'm gonna get the ring. Okay, we got to take the ring back to Trent. Then. Out the way, box. Again, with how simplified this game is pretty much the whole game. It's just this, moving stuff back and forth. Thanks for straightening my camera. You know, some days it is harder than others to straighten. Believe me, I try. I'll be on for several minutes before I actually go live just trying to straighten the camera. It's different every day because I have to attach my phone to it and it tweaks it. But I'm using like slips of paper and stuff to try and get it like perfect. So it is not for lack of trying. I'll tell you that. Watch other challenge streamers like SNES RPG and music. Nice. Yeah, 5 years. No, that's great. And you got through a chunk of them. Are you considering doing any other RPGs for another system after this? Yeah, it drives me nuts too, Slasher. When it's not straight and I can't get it straight, no matter how much twisting and turning I try and do on this tripod, it's vexing. Okay. I got to Rowena. There's the magic cave. The cage, beg your pardon. Carry it with you. He'll attack you because he knows the power of the cage. To put it to use, you must first defeat him, then pick up his bones. Put the bones in the cage, put the cage in the well, put the formula over that. I think that was the whole solution. We're finally cruising through this game because it was taking a while to get going on this. Oh, wow. Nice. Yeah, I'd love to compare notes with you. Again, I'd love to see what you come up with for a PS1, PS2 list. If you need any list to compare it to, I did start building a PS1 list myself. Let's see if we can't hit him with this. No. Whoa! He does some serious damage. Oh, look at this amazing combat mechanics right here. Ah! Oh, cool. Got him. Nice. Yeah, reach out to me anytime. There aren't many other people I know attempting to do anything like this. Have you also like written down anything as far as what your criteria is for what counts as an RPG? I know first time I streamed into your channel or rated in, I think you'd mentioned that you were playing it pretty loose with the definition. You had things like Zelda and stuff like that, but you wanted to play it and it was your list, so you can do whatever you want, which totally makes sense. I did that a little bit by including some what I would consider RPG hybrids on my list. Thank you for all that. Go back and play these terrible games. No, this is not a great one. Yeah. PS1 and PS2, at my rate of play, I know I probably wouldn't live it long enough to finish playing through all the PS2 RPGs, especially including you know, like imports and stuff like that. Mostly lacks a lot of borderline stuff. If marketing or database websites call an RPG, sure, I'll check it out, especially fan translated stuff. Cool. Oh yeah, and then with fan translations, what was your I guess method for dealing with some of the Super Famicom RPGs that have no official or fan translation? Do you use machine translation, or do you know a little Japanese? That's my biggest concern getting into the Super Famicom RPGs myself. How about the new Fables on PS5? Oh yeah, that used to be an exclusive, didn't it? Okay, so we got the bones. We beat the guy. Now we got to put his bones in the well, I think it was. Let's get the bedroll usage here. Okay, so whatever gets fan translated. So you avoided machine translation or anything like that then? That's what I'm concerned with, is like, I know there's some that have no translation. I don't know how I'm gonna figure out how to play those. take that. Let me just see this real quick because I don't want to do the wrong thing and then have to do something over again, you know? Okay, pick up his bones. They automatically go into the cage. Beautiful. Right there. Magic cage. It's got his bones in it. Okay, to get rid of him permanently, put the magic cage into the well. Okay, let's find the well here. Well. Ugh. There should be a well. I am not seeing a well of any kind. So... that's not great. It's over here? No. There's just like any well at all? Like anywhere in the map? Because I'm not seeing any well here. What's up, Callus? How are you? It was fun seeing you on Yemi's stream the other day. I hope you've been well. Take care of yourself. How's you? How's the fam? How's things? Are you still streaming? I haven't seen you on. I'm not on later in the day or anything. The atmosphere and environment is lacking. I find that if they don't change up the music, it really helps it not feel special. That was a big thing. Haven't streamed in months. Okay. Right on, right on. And when you do, you're totally welcome to share about it in the Discord. That goes for everybody too. We run a Discord that is very promo friendly. So if you like sharing about cool things that you make, you're welcome to join the Discord and tell us about it. There are invites on YouTube and on Twitch on the main pages, but here's a link. You might be able to save that on your device. I don't know. Depends on if you're in a chat or not. I guess. I don't know. Technology's weird like that. But if you haven't joined the Discord yet, join it. It's awesome. We have fun. Hello, you blue-haired turd. Oh my. Long time no see, huh? Okay. Magic formula, directions. Okay, he attacked. With his bones in the cage, there's only one way to end it with the rules bones inside the cage. Place the cage inside Rodolfo's well. Okay. Is it in the basement area then? It might just be down here. See if we can't find some kind of basement well. Oh, right here. Okay. And then you gotta... How do I use the magic formula? You know what I think is happening? I think, I don't know for sure, but I think when you die on this, you might lose some XP, because that was a higher level. And it should have restored me from where my last save was, but I don't know that it did. And I'm pretty sure I've been saving properly. Okay. Put the cage to the wall, then press start button to exit the wall. Use the magic formula by pressing start while standing next to the wall, then Y when the highlight box is on the formula. But where the heck is the formula? Oh, there it is. Silly. Boom. Don't talk to the wall, talk to the guy. Thank you, Avatar. I'm Horrence. Oh, this guy. He was in the previous game, wasn't he? Okay. So that's problem solved. So now I should be able to talk to Kane and get him to give me what I need. And then take that back to New Magentia. I just had to get that hidden. Okay. Really no answers to life and death, only questions. Perhaps Alagner will understand. There's a lot of that in this. There's a lot of, hey, here's your reward. Nothing. Which is a little mean. I think that's a little mean to do. Multiple times. You knew Callus for a long time? Oh, I got that much. I think I knew you guys were friends. Nice. I've known Callus for a long time, too. He used to write for me a long time ago. Back when we did the website. Yeah, look at that. My, it took me down to level 4. So what? Every time you use the help spell, it takes your level down? I think that's what happened. In which case... you get nothing! Good day, sir. Yeah, I'm tempted to reset, but I don't know how long back. Now, I did save after getting the magic cage. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Because I want to say on False Prophet, I was using that spell all the time. Just to get back to Britannia for convenience. And there was no negative effect to it. Well, I'm not writing reviews, though. Not writing reviews. I'm writing essays. So we gotta be a little more robust with our feedback than that. Okay, I'll have to go down and put that dude back in the box. So we'll just do that real quick, I guess. Game is awful. There's your essay. Okay. Ah, man, if I was your teacher and you tried pulling that kind of shenanigans on me. Nope, that didn't work. Again, that failing grade, my dude. Okay, and then... Ta-da! Bye. I assume that the PC version also had more robust of a soundtrack as well. Because this is pretty bare bones. Well, I bet you did. You seem like, yeah, major original. You seem like a shenanigans puller. You must have been a difficult student. 2-sentence horror stories. Let's play Ultima 7, The Black Gate. Super Nintendo version. Yes, Inindo. Better music I can imagine. I should check out the soundtrack. I feel like I would enjoy it. Okay, let me make sure I got this right. Yeah. Okay. So on this game, we're not going to be using the warp spell to get back there or anything like that. That definitely bit us in the butt. We have to use our magic teleporting boat to get back to where we need to go. We did finish Scar of Bray. Yep. So now we are back on our way to New Magentia. Couldn't remember for a second. Yeah, we need to find a Lagner again. I already forgot where he was. So this will just take a minute. I think he was up here, though. This might have been too far north. It'll take me a second again to find him. Not one song worse than the Middle East song in New Horizons, eh? Yeah, that was overall a really great soundtrack, but that one track, I don't know what they were thinking. I'll tell you what they were thinking. They were thinking that was pretty bad, for sure. Good day, my lord. I'm Rachel. Interested in flowers. No. Oh, so they chopped out that whole bit with Horrence then. Horace. Sorry, not Horrence. I would really love a map for this game. Like a good map that shows like locations of buildings, NPCs, stuff like that. I've got one for oh, there he is. I've got one for the PC version, but this is a different map. Notebook rests in the dungeon Sagatius, where only thou may go. Okay. That's in his basement, I think. So let me save out here. Dungeon time. Who's ready for a dungeon? I know it will look completely different than any of the dungeons that we've seen previous. Oh my goodness. There we go. Attaboy. Hey, so who else is playing Pokopia in here? Am I really the only one playing Pokemon Pokopia? Man, it is the Dragon Quest Builders 3 that everybody wanted. The one thing, there is an Achilles heel. The one thing that brings it down for me is you can only have so many Pokemon sort of appearing and walking around. At a certain point, I get why, but you know, I don't want to be happy about it. Yeah, let's do unlock magic. Boom. All right, here we are. First thing I do is walk in that. Cool. Let's see. Scale armor. I will absolutely take that. Okay, let me catch up here. That would be a lot more exciting than what we got. But it was passable. Oh my gosh, the bee cave hunt. So you mean you will not spring out for the most affordable of the current generation of systems? How could you? You ever meet people who take that personally? They'll be like, you don't own a, you know, whatever. It might be a Switch 2, a Steam Deck, an Xbox, a PlayStation. And they're like, how dare you? That's what they sound like. Horrance? Is it Horrance or Horace? I think it's Horrance, huh? You can use mouse mode for it. Did you play Dragon Quest Builders, Baron? Because it's pretty much the same thing. They smoothed out some of the UI from Dragon Quest Builders 2, and then they removed combat. And otherwise, it's pretty much exactly the same thing. The difference is you like Nintendo? Yeah, there's a lot of good first-party stuff on there yet. But if you needed to drop, I would wait around. You could probably find one secondhand eventually. You pronounce it Horus with an N thrown in. Yeah, but which one is it spelled? Which way is it spelled? Well, it's not a mainline Pokemon game. It's a spin-off Pokemon. Like, there's no combat in like Pokemon Puzzle League, right? Because you're just doing tile dropping. I don't know. I'm sure there's other Pokemon games in which there's no, like Pokemon Snap didn't have combat, right? But yeah, it's a spin-off without combat. So it's a life sim. It's a DQ Builders clone. If you're into life sims and you did like Dragon Quest Builders, you should definitely check it out. Okay, I am going to look for... Whoa! What the... I put it down for a second. Oh, no. Graboids. Okay, not a huge fan of that. Alright. That's kind of combat. Well then I guess you could you could pair up Pokemon who don't get along too well in like a living area and they might not get along. That's kind of combat. If we want to go kinda, yeah, there's combat in there, sure. Sure, partner. Graboids. Right, there it is. You know what I'm talking about. Kind of acceptable. I think everything's kind of acceptable if you want to stretch it. You know, if you want to be really loose and technical, like we could say Tetris has combat in it. You know, when the pieces don't fit together right, then it's like they're fighting against each other to form a straight line. So there you go. Okay, Dungeon Sagacious. I don't know how to say. So we need to enter the basement and get and read the notebook. So let me see. There is a map for this or not. There is. Okay, so where do we start here? Dude, it's really hard to read ASCII maps, you guys. Like, I mean, like, really hard. I'm looking for... I don't even see it on the map. Oh, it's down there. Okay. Alright. I think I know. Just kidding, I don't. I don't know. Okay, but I didn't see any keys in here, right? Like, was there a key? Oh, there is a key. Okay. That takes me out of here. So we cannot stop in this dungeon. That's the thing. So I need to run... kind of head in this direction, it looks like. Okay, I was wondering if there were going to be conventional monsters in here or not. This is just a regular door? I don't see this on the map. Okay, I think I'm going the way that I actually do want to go here. Whoa! Big crab. Oh man, I'm stuck. That was a little spooky. Spooky, yes. Let me get my bearings here. Oh, Lugia? Lugia is your favorite? My favorite Pokemon is Psyduck. I didn't play new Pokemon Snap. I should play because I liked the original Pokemon Snap. Okay, if you're investigating kidnappings, why is one piece of evidence a sacrificial Chris? The serpentine dagger, I think it's called on this one. Spider legs. It's spooky. Oh, today is Friday the 13th, huh? That's you're gonna get me to. You want me to play Friday the 13th on Friday the 13th? Actually I don't know that I have that one for NES. LJN, right? I'm not an LJN hater. I was willing to say it was. Okay. Let me see here. I'm gonna go down around this way. Oh, hang on. There's stuff right here. Hold up. What is this? Apples! That's it, just apples. And, okay, that's the exit door over there to get out of the dungeon. That threw me off the first time I went into a dungeon in this. There's a skeleton door that, I don't know if I can get through this. No. Shoot. That, if you head through that skeleton door, it just kicks you out of the dungeon. So if you don't get what you need, tough nuggums, you gotta do it again. Hey! Oh. You gotta take the key. There you go. And then exit. Alright, I think that's it. I think that's the key. We're gonna hope that that's the key, at least. Because if I missed a key... Nah. Oh, no. It's neither of these keys. Try it again. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Okay. Yeah, I want you to know, Duke, most of this lore reference is going to go over my head because I've never played the PC version. So I only barely know any of the lore from this game just by playing through this. LJN published, yeah, quite a few great games. Yeah. I've never played Friday the 13th. I do like Jaws, though. Sagacious? Is it supposed to be salacious? Because that would more fit. Hey, what's up, Dan? It's, it is not the ultimate SNES RPG. It's, it is, yeah, it's okay. It's alright. It's okay. It's alright. It's just kind of a thing. So. Oh, sagacious with a C. I was like sagatious. I don't know what that is. Oh, okay. Yeah. I've used that one before. Sagacious, I thought that it was going to be salacious. Which is also a different word. Traps and puzzles. Now it's pretty much neither of those. Okay, so I'm missing a key. I'm missing a key. Oh, this could be a magic door. Huh. It could. Let's try. I'm going to try unlock door. Oh, we'll leave it at that. We'll try unlock door. That did not work. Let's try unlock magic. I hate that there's two of those. There's unlock magic and unlock door. So I'm a bit lost here now. Let me see if I can get in here. there's a skull key. I'm assuming that goes to that skull door to get out. So then I missed a key somewhere. And I'm really not sure where. But this is the door. Well, let me see. If I... Ooh, it's dark. If I go around this way, let's try this. This might take me around the same route. Hello? Oh my gosh. It is weird that some pots you could look inside of them. And then others you just... There's nothing. Alright. A door. A key. No, darn it. Okay. Let's see if there's another way around. Okay, this is a magic door here. So now I just need to wait for my magic to fill up a little bit. That's not so bad. Do many dungeons have secret passageways, illusory walls? I have not encountered any yet, and I was very canny to look for those early on. But the very first dungeon you hit is Destard, and it was just super straightforward. There was mostly like cubicles. It looked like Gauntlet, if you're familiar with that one. And there were keys to pick up, a boss, and like a couple of levers to throw, and that was basically the whole dungeon. It was just really tedious to try and find your way through it, though. You know? Okay, that should be enough. And we're gonna go for unlock magic. I just want to make sure I'm facing the right direction. Not enough. Can't see anything. Yeah, there's another key here. So... No, I have a bot, but it wasn't working earlier. I haven't really done anything to use that bot for a long time. So, yeah. I don't know. Command.com. Is this like a thing I gotta set up? Okay, there is the notebook. So that's what we were looking for. Okay, so we're good. I should be able to exit now. See if this new key opens this door. It does. Okay, and let me switch off of unlock magic. Haha! I pushed the wrong button. I can imagine the intended reference. I got a pretty decent imagination. So, this is a very low-tech channel. I'm just pointing a camera at a TV. It must be really dark to look at. There we go. Alright, I can get the heck out of here. Dude, we're making some serious progress today. This is good. I think we could peel this game off next week. Okay, here's your dumb notebook. Oh yeah, I take it with me, I guess. Okay. Let's see, what time is it? Ah, it's right around 3 o'clock. Perfect. What's the next stop? Because I might be able to do that. Get the notebook. Okay, so we'll just finish off this section. I need to speak with the Wisps. Wisps. Oh, you almost got me, Ultima 7. Save current game. There we go. Whew. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, no spoilers, Duke. No spoilers. Well, next stop is I gotta go back to you anyway and show the notebook to the Wisps. The Wisps. Do you think it's unfair to put an S in the... Never mind. In the word lisp. Oh, I gotta get to a dock. That's right. But I have already said it off the guide before I said. Said what? Black Gate? I'm not going to the Black Gate right now. I'm going to the Wisps. Wisps. Okay, let's see. We're gonna go to yeah, you is right there. Visps? Oh, is in the stream title. Next stop is in the title. I thought you said in the game title. But yeah, then I see you corrected it to stream title. We are going to the Visps in the stream title. Do they still only come out at night? I gotta stand around doing nothing. There's a lot of waiting here. It is just after 3. Kids are on. Thanks, Baron. Kids are on. No, I don't remember my own stream title. That was 2 hours ago. Yeah, I thought you meant the title of the game. And I didn't see it said stream title. It was just after 3. I got kids are at home. We're all on spring break right now, so I don't have to rush off, but I also don't want to play this game anymore. So I can't blame me. Can't blame me, really. Spring break is next week. Oh, nice. Yeah, my kids, their schools do longer and more frequent breaks, but then they start and end sooner and later than other school districts. So, but it's cool. The frequent breaks are nice. I'm enjoying sleeping in. We don't have to rush out. Yeah, we don't have to rush out in the morning to, get them for school or whatever. I think they only come out at night. They only come out at night. How do you taunt a streamer who is playing Ultima 7 the Black Gate? Oh, crap, this isn't Google. All right, how about we play a little music here before play a little music here. While we're waiting for the time to go. We'll do a little discount Jack Black. I'm just waiting for it to be nighttime. Doesn't do bass, but it's like do 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 She'll come out at night, lean and hungry type. Nothing's new, but I've seen her here before. Watching, waiting. Oh, she's sitting with you, but her eyes are on the door. Many a pay to see. What do you think? Get it for free. Woman is wild. She can't have by the pearl jaguar. Scroll down. Money's the matter. If you're in it for love, you ain't gonna get too far. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes. She's a man-eater. Oh, that's not the right chord. F sharp. That was an F sharp minor. Let's see. Oh, this is taking forever. Oh, that's weird. Hang on. Something like that? Okay. So it's like, oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes. She's a man-eater. That's hard. Man-eater. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes. She's a man-eater. Oh, it's nighttime. Well, it's almost nighttime. All right, got time for a little more. Play the sun song. What's the sun song? Oh, I know. I know. This is for all of you that have children. A duck walked up to the lemonade stand and he said to the man running the stand, "Hey, got any?" Oh, it's just that over and over again. "Hey, dun, 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 got any grapes?" The man said, "No, we just sell lemonade. It's cold and it's fresh and it's all homemade. Can I get a glass?" The duck said, "I'll pass." That's it. All right, there it is. Nighttime. Or use a bedroll when any companions will ask in how many hours. Free bird? It's got to be something I know off the top of my head. Okay, Visps. Got the notebook. All right, sweet. We will now absorb the information from it. The Guardian is a malevolent being from another dimension. So is that the red face that talks to you? The Guardian? We have a message for you. The Time Lord wishes to speak with you. Okay. Cool. Sweet. So we're gonna stop there. I think next time we'll rock and roll woo. What kind of a reaction is that? That's weird. Is the punchline as plain as the repetition of the duck joke? Is there? I don't know. I like the. My kids got me into that song. It's okay. Oh, is it an inside joke with Baron? Well, hopefully Baron's here to appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Oh yeah, yesterday I saw somebody was playing the PC version of Ultima 7. I don't know how long they wound up playing it though. Looks like it was It wasn't easygoing. A little bit of the opposite of easygoing. Let's see. There legitimately is. So this isn't like a Dan joke, right? This is like a real thing right now. This isn't like a Dan joke. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to ask though. Oh, I see. The brothers have an inside joke. I'm always jealous when somebody's playing inside jokes, because then I don't get to be on the inside. This is a real thing. All right, tell me, Dan. What is this? What is this real thing of which you speak? Oh, somebody's playing Chrono Trigger. Alright, so maybe we'll go over and meet these folks who are playing Chrono Trigger. Oh, shoot. Where'd their channel go? There they are. All right, Dan, you can, hey, shoot it to me in a DM, dude. I will see you all later. I love you. Bye-bye. What was cool? Something? I'll never know. You had to be there? Well, why are you telling me about it? I can't be there. Oh. Okay, bye, everybody. I love you.